field goals, phase one. What are our key things that we're going to work on? So one of the things that I do right away is I get the guys down onto the field off of the block, right? Well, the block for me is it just sends all that power into the air and not to the distance that's needed. And many of the guys are soccer players, so they're used to hitting that ball down low. We're going to develop and maintain a setup routine. So how we set up behind the ball, how we take our approach back, our steps over. There's certain things that I talk about with them, but we're going to do the same routine. And with anything, the more you do it, the more confidence you're going to bring. Working on the first step to me is the most important part is the jab step. And I'm only looking for like a 6-inch start. You get soccer players who like to run at the ball. So I have to slow them down and start to get them to show that they can build speed to the ball. Contact on the sweet part of the ball. Many players are missing it. They're not even aware of it. So we're going to mark footballs to where the sweet spot is, and we have them drill making contact on that ball. For me, I am a strong proponent of a left arm if you're a righty kicker, what I call 9 o'clock, opening up your arm to 9 o'clock and closing it only to 2. I want to avoid that arm going behind the body, and I want to avoid that arm coming all the way across the body. We swing. I like guys who swing to the belt line and what I call toe to target. You often see guys who finish at their knees. I call those guys slappers. Are they successful? Yes. But again, science, physics tell us the longer I stay on that ball and the more I drive through it, the more accurate and more distance that I will have. A key item for me is skipping through once you finish your swing. I don't like guys staying planted in place with their left foot in the ground and we're twisting on that hamstring, we're twisting on that hip flexor, and we're going to cause an injury. So skipping through is a key point for me. And I always talk about listening to the crowd. So when we finish our swing, our head remains down. My little secret or story I like to always tell them is if we swing and we're not looking, we're going to listen to the crowd. We're going to listen to mom screaming, "That's my boy." Okay, if you want to swing and follow through and watch and you shank it, who are you going to hear? And they'll say coach, and that's right. And then mom's not going to be happy that he's yelling out your name. So here's the first drill I like to reinforce. Now, there are many drills we could talk about, but these are the key ones that I like just to do repetitively and build, repetition with. First one, let's see, I went ahead here. No, going the wrong way. There we go. First one I call is hanging ball drill. So we take a ball, have a rope, we hang it from the goalpost, and it's about his belt line. Okay. Why am I jumping ahead here? It's right at his belt line, and we always want to finish with the toe hitting the ball. So that builds muscle memory on where I want to finish. This is jumping on me. Okay. Now, so we go to the next one, line drill. We're on the line. Okay. We're going to take that jab step, 2 steps over, have an imaginary ball out in front, 6-inch jab, arm 9 to 2, toe finishing at belt line. And as that foot comes down, I want it to come down on that white line so that we are squared to the goalpost. I'm not turning left. I'm not having my back to the goalpost. So this is an early in the year drill that we're doing just for muscle memory. Another field goal drill that I like, I call it 0 step. Most guys do this one, but I do it 3 times. So he takes it back, he looks down, where's my foot placement, and then he comes through. We take it back, we call it take it back, close, take it back, close, take it back, strike. Well, that's one we can just do over and over. Where's my foot placement? How's my arm? Where am I finishing? Nice and slow. We're not trying to kill the ball. Just make it work into the net. And we got it from this side. Heel over the left butt cheek, closing the arm, coming down, snap into the ball, follow through. Next one step. You can either do two steps back, one over. I like to do one exaggerated back, one over. Have a front foot lead, and we come through. There you can see the little skip through that we're finishing forward. Yeah, we're not outside, we're inside, we're drilling. Good foot contact, good arm motion, skip through. All right, we'll move on to the next one. Some call this ring the bell, some call this not looking. I like this one because you can stay again short. You don't have to go deep. The idea is keep your head down. We're going to zero step, take our foot to the target. I'm not looking, I'm listening. Okay? Got to get my toe down, take my toe up. Think I'm going to take my toe and touch the pole. Boom. You got it. We're done. Punting, phase one. Again, we're working on key items here in the early part of the season. Flexibility of the punting motion. I like two-step punting for righty, right, left, punt. You're adding a three-step. Some guys think you get more power. Perhaps you do, but you also get closer to your block. And so I like a two-step. I like my guys to catch the ball out front, nice long arms. Arms are always up. I don't like them down. High school has a hard time with good snappers, so I'm going to give that snapper a target. Our drop line is initiated about belt line. I like my drop arm over on the right side. I always ask my players to see, does your elbow hit your hip? Then you know you're in a good position. Recoil height. As I take my foot back, I want it to come back over that right butt cheek, nice and high. Again, longer swing, longer ball. We talk about a pendulum swing. I need to say in that same plane from my right butt cheek through and up into my right eye, finishing over the right eye. And I like to see the knee hit them in the nose. I come up with these sort of quirky little things that I can just chirp at them so that they know, that if I'm doing something, I got to execute it with these key items. There's also things that I do in the game, or parents could even do in the game, or coaches especially. If you notice your punter isn't making that full swing, knee to the nose, give him a yell out, tap your knee, tap your nose, and he knows, I'm not swinging all the way through. And a key item for the punt for me is exploding off that left leg. Don't stay on the ground. You're going to pull a hip flexor. So we go back to the hanging ball. We're going to do it for punting now. And we're standing there, and he's warming up here. He's trying to get his foot to get up to that ball, touch the ball, jump off of that foot, keep a locked leg, point that toe, get it up there, have the knee hit you in the nose. Now, this drill is getting a little exaggerated with it, but it helps to build his muscle memory. We're going to go out on the field. This is called pause and punt. Again, building fundamentals. There's the elbow on the hip. I'm coiled. I drop and punt. I'm finishing knee high. I'm pointing my toe. And we go 1, pause, 2, pause, check it, 3, drop and point. And we'll do 3 sets of 10 of those. We're going back to the line drill again early on. Just doing your punt swing, getting off that left foot, swinging toe to the sky, knee to the nose, and the foot coming back down on the line. I need directionally having that punt. directional, right down. No swinging across your face and sliding across the ball. These drills can be done in the backyard with some paint on the ground. You could take a 15-foot rope or go to the stadium and start practicing your line drill.